Hello and welcome to this video review of Synthesia. I'm really excited by this because this is probably the most realistic AI I've seen that makes videos. So this web app, it takes a script and it makes it into a video.
Do you want to make videos with lifelike people just from a script or text?
Well, you can by using Synthesia.
Stay tuned to find out more.
And I really like softwares where you've got text to video or article to video. I find them really useful when you want to get something out and you want a high polished look, but this one looks really good. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to create a video. You can see I've made a few videos that maybe some have already been shown in this video review, but let's go here to create video. So I think it's important to say that I reached out to the company and I asked if I could have a trial. So I've been given a trial and I'm doing a review, but I've not been sponsored and my thoughts are my own and they're in no way influenced by the company. So we can pick our avatar here and we've got some more avatars down here. We've got quite a lot of avatars, and I think what's quite nice is you've got some with different uniforms on. You've got Santa there. You've got a very diverse range of people, which is good. So Howard, I've seen Howard's in like a white lab coat and he's in a shirt there. So I think that's quite good. Let's pick Jack to start with. So all we do is we type in a script. We can upload our voice. For now, I'm not going to try that. So all we do is we type in a script. So I've just typed out something about fish. What's quite nice is you get quite a lot of characters to use. So I've got 3,400 to use. We can position Jack where we want, or the avatar, and we can make them bigger or smaller. So as I said, this works in the web. This is a web application, so you can use it on Mac, Chromebook. I don't know whether you can use it on tablet. We can put him in a little circle and we can position him around the screen where we want. So you could watch this, you could put it in a circle, and I think the audience would actually think that it's a real person. And we can do voice only, but I really don't see the point of that. We can change the background. So it comes with these images, which are really quite nice. So again, we're all used to seeing that. We could fool people into thinking that we're in Jack's house or he's in a meeting room. We could quite often fall for that. We can upload our own pictures and video. I'm just going to use the Synthesia one. So I'm actually going to be really boring and I'm going to go with a colour. Now we've got green for using green screen. I'm going to go with a strong cyan. Now we can add text in, and I'm going to add some text in here. Fish. And I'm just going to change the angle to 45 degrees. Oh no. 315, there we go, fish. Change the opacity down slightly, and I'm going to put in a background. Oh, I'm going to put in a shape actually. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to put this in like so. Now what's nice is it works with layers, so I'm going to put it towards the back, and so yeah, I've got this nice sort of element in the background. I can't animate these elements though, unfortunately. So if I go to animate, or maybe I can fade in, and if I go to the fish, then I'm going to fade that in as well. That's good. I thought that only applied to the actor, but it doesn't. One other thing that I think is really quite good is I'm going to put this in. I'm going to change its colour to black, and I'm going to put it going behind his head. So look at that. That doesn't go over his head, it goes behind his head because the layers are working really well here. Now unfortunately, I can't move this to the front if I did want it to obscure him, which I think is odd. Again, we can upload our images. Music, we've got basically, you know, just background music. I'm going to go for inspirational because it's about fish. And then we can add another scene, and I'm going to go with the default lady here. Wow, a video about fish. Oh, big G. I've done the wrong yaw. No, I've done the right yaw. You're spoiling us. I'm going to put an exclamation mark and I want to see what that does. Now here we can change the transition between slides. So we're just going to have a slide down. Now I want to end, but I'm not able to put in like a standard YouTube ending or anything like that. And I also can't do a transition out. I can only transition between slides. So that's quite interesting. So I'm going to add a slide, and I wonder if I can take the avatar away. No, I can't take the avatar away. Interesting. Let's stick it down there. Let's have that background. So if we were using this as a YouTube thing, this is pretty much how we do it. But I'm not sure the purpose of this is for a YouTube style video, although there's nothing to stop you using it for YouTube. It's probably a good time now to talk about the price. I'm just going to add another, I'm going to do a slide up. So it's $30 and that gets you 10 minutes, I think. It gives you 10 credits and that one credit lasts a minute. So you get 10 minutes of use for $30 a month. To me, that's expensive. And bear in mind, I've purchased Video Builder and I've purchased Avatar Builder, and they do a similar thing but not as polished, and they're a one-time payment. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but you know, I think $30 a month is expensive. So we click Generate Video, give it a summary. I'm going to call this demo. We can give it a description, and we start processing. It tells us roughly how long it's going to take to process. And what's nice is we can see our progression here. So it's told us we made it 7 minutes ago and it's about 3% in.
Hi, I'm Jack, and I want to talk to you today about fish. Yes, that's right, fish are very interesting.
Wow, a video about fish. Oh, Big G, you're spoiling us. See you next time.
Now, these are some that I've already made. So I made my Big G video channel announcement because I've recently changed my name from Big G Photo, so I wanted an announcement. Now I actually did that in Video Builder, and then when I tried this software out, I did the same here. Now what's really interesting is, or maybe not that interesting, you can download, duplicate and delete, but I can't re-edit it once it's made. So once I make that script, I can't go in and edit it, which I think is a strange thing. I can understand why, because all I would need to do to work around this is just take my script and plug it in again and do a few tweaks. But even those tweaks, they take time. So I think it'd be nice if you could edit your videos once you have created them. If I want, I can make this video public and I can give people a link and they can watch it via the web without me having to upload it to a site like YouTube or anything. If there's issues with pronunciation, it seems we can raise that. I mean, this looks very lifelike and this looks, you know, watched on a phone. You would think that this is filmed in some big studio with an actor. It's very convincing. Another thing I can do, if I go to avatars, we've got 41 avatars. Like I said before, we've got people in different outfits. So Bridget here is corporate and here's Funtime Bridget, and we can go and preview that. And by all accounts, Bridget is the ideal presenter for internal training.
Hello, my name is Bridget. This is a preview of what your video will look like. Click the Create button to get started.
Hallo, mein Name ist Brigitte. Das ist eine Vorschau, wie Ihr Video aussehen wird. Klicken Sie die Erstellen-Schaltfläche, um zu beginnen.
Something else we can do is we can request our own avatar. You've got to pay for this, and I don't think it's anything I'll be doing, but let's just have a look at those details. Oof, costs $1,000. Wow, something I won't be doing. Okay. But that's interesting though.
The Big G Video YouTube channel helps you make video content easier. Check out my honest review of video editing software.
So what do I think of Synthesia? I think it's really good. I think it's really polished and I'm really impressed with it. If I were making online courses, I certainly would use this. I'd just have people introduce the courses and stuff, much like you get on those health and safety videos. But I think that would be a really good use for it. I can see lots of corporations using this. What's going to stop me is the price. I think for me, somebody who just makes YouTube videos who isn't a corporation, it's a little too expensive. And with only 10 minutes a month, I feel that that's beyond my price range. However, the technology is impressive. The web application is very smooth and very intuitive. So it is a very impressive technology. And I hope to see more of it in the future.
It's time to say goodbye. Did you enjoy this video? Feel free to look at the other videos on offer.